What's good, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video we got a disgusting leg day, a little bit of a physique update, and just life updates, stuff like that. I actually filmed this video months ago on May 10th, so I apologize for my lack of content, but just been busy with prep, grinding, new work situation, new life situation, moving states, stuff like that. So I appreciate you guys for bearing with me here. These are some of the products that I take when I'm on a diet, pushing low food, or still want to get a crazy pump even if I'm not on a diet or anything like that. But these definitely help when your calories are a little bit lower. So I'm taking some pumpies, and then I got Nutriline, which is a citrulline product by the Vitamin Shop home brand, Bodytech, and then last but not least, I take a shot of that glycerol pump juice to kick myself off into another dimension so I can get a crazy pump. But yeah, so this is like right before I started prep, and I have a couple more videos that I'm going to drop on my channel probably in the next couple days from the last couple weeks. But currently, as I do this voiceover for this video, I am 10 days out from my next competition, and obviously this was filmed months ago, so conditioning and everything has changed dramatically. As I'm watching this video, we have made a ton of progress. I'm not sure what I weigh here in this video, but I hit a new low of 222 this morning, and I know at the top of my bulk or end of my off season, I think I got to like 268 or 267. So we were absolutely dialed, locked in. But I appreciate you guys for bearing with me through the lack of content. We are going to do a couple runs for some shows this year. Try to get the pro card before there is no other chances to do that. Testing. My AirPods were working there, but we are all good. It is Sunday, about to hit a little leg day. Just warming up, doing like 10 minutes of cardio before we get into legs. We're just doing a little bit of the treadmill on a 15 incline at a 1.7 speed is really what I'm at. I don't really go above 1.7, to be honest. Like, that's perfect. I burn perfect amount of fat at that speed, and then I just change the incline from there, and then the amount of time that I do cardio. But yeah, it's Sunday, it's May 10th. I started my cut phase on my birthday, which was April 14th, and that was the last time I really was eating like anything I wanted at any time of the day, not really thinking about it. Obviously always in a calorie surplus because of that, but also I was bulking, so sometimes I'm okay with it. And now yeah, so been in cutting since, just slow. We started at like 400 grams carbs, 500 on the first week, but yeah, just slowly cut in. I think I started at like 500 grams of carbs, and then we're dropping from there. But yeah, so it's been a little less than a month that we've been doing this cut. It's been going good so far. All I've done is up the testosterone to 500, so I'm taking a base of 500 testosterone and 50 anavar. That is it. And then in the mornings for fasted cardio, I'm taking yohimbine and L-carnitine for my fat burners. I'm not taking any clenbuterol, anything like that. So just raw dogging it, doing like a fat burner with a little bit of caffeine in it. So bare minimum right now, and that's because when I add these other supplements in there, it's going to shock my body. I'm excited to see the changes that are going to come. I don't know when exactly I'm going to fully pull the trigger. I think I could probably stay in a cutting phase for about 2 more months. So I'm gonna continue to do that, and then, you know, God willing, step on stage. Let's go. Yeah, as I was saying, hopefully, God willing, everything goes to plan. We can step on stage in about 2 months and then do a couple shows after that. But I'm really excited to get into this cut phase and dig a little deeper, add some more compounds in there. But we're doing legs today. So I'll show you guys some of my leg workout today. Show you guys a little physique update after we work out. We are just starting with the leg extension here. Just getting a little blood in the quads before we get into some serious shit. So let's get this done and I'll see you guys in the gym. Let's go. All right, so we're gonna start with some leg extension today. And I usually start with this no matter if I'm doing quads, hamstrings, a glute day, an all around focused leg day. I just like to get some blood in my legs and warm them up here. Make sure you guys put it at the farthest extension so you can get the longest stretch and just get a bunch of blood in there. I know some gyms will allow you to like go past that little one thing that you put your legs at so you can go even deeper and get an even longer stretch, because that's the most important thing. We're not killing ourselves here. We're just doing a couple sets, get a little blood in there, get the legs warm before we get into some compound movements. So 3 sets of this, 12 to 15 reps. Don't burn out. Don't mess up your strength for your workout. And this is one of the first movements that we're going to be doing today. And as you guys know, I like to film my 3rd or 4th set so you guys get some good content and you don't see the boring sets with like no weight or just the, warm-up sets. You get to see some working sets, but at the same time, I get to get a good workout and not be glued to my phone the whole time, because I'm not just filming content. I am in here really doing this, really bodybuilding. So sometimes I feel like filming can be a lot when you're filming everything and it's just you and your phone. So that's why I like to film one set, knock it out, and then, make sure I focus on my workout and hit the growth and make sure I'm always growing consistency and getting those good workouts. So make sure you guys have a good negative here and a good positive. If there's one thing in my physique I feel like has really taken off, it's probably my legs over the past 2 years, specifically my quads. That's just because I did have that hernia surgery a couple years ago, so it gave me time to really focus on my lower half of my physique. And it's not that I never grinded hard on legs or had big legs. I just feel like, in my opinion, I could have brought my legs up to match my upper body, and I feel like I've finally done that. And now that, this was a couple months ago, this video, but 10 days out, and my legs, I think, are one of the strong points of my physique. And I don't think in my previous videos, when I'm in prep and I'm getting shredded, it's like that. So I'm pumped about that. My legs have never looked this crazy or had this much size. And I'm also 15 pounds up from my previous stage weight, which is like 210 pounds. Sometimes I get down below 210. I remember a couple years ago, dropped like 209. Crazy. All right, the next thing we're going to get into is these Bulgarian split squats in the free weight section on a bench. And I like to grab a barbell just to help me with balance, not to assist me. Don't grab it to assist you. I know some of you out there are going to grab that thing and pull yourself up. As you can see, my hand is just like resting on it. It just helps you balance. But it helps me target my quad or whatever area I'm really trying to target, because obviously you can do these different and target different areas of your legs. But it just helps me balance and really just like put pressure and squeeze at the points I need to squeeze at. But these are amazing. I've seen Nick Walker do these with a barbell and hold on to it. And I've been doing it for a couple months now, and these are my favorite. But honestly, every time I do these, or every time I'm about to prepare to do these, I complain in my head. And that's because these right here, the hard shit, it's not fun to do. Like leg days, the gruesome days where it's just the exercises are rough. You don't want to do it. It's heavy weight. You feel like you're going to throw up. Hard work sucks at the end of the day. Like, really hard work sucks. And that's why 1% talk about it and 0.001 actually do it. But knock these out. Make sure you get a bunch of blood into your quads. I like to hold the dumbbell right on top of my leg like that, as you guys can see. And the amount of pressure and just blood that it pushes into my teardrop is next level stuff. Give these a try. All right, next thing we're going to get into is the seated leg curl for the hamstrings. If there's one hamstring you guys need in your routine, this is it. If there's one that you are going to keep in your routine, this is it. This is all you need. Not really, but like, you know, if there's one exercise that you had to do to grow full and massive hamstrings and have like overall good hamstrings, this is all that I would recommend. You get a crazy extension and just a crazy pump. It gets everything all the way up to the glute. And make sure you guys don't like straighten out your feet. Make sure you're pulling just with your hamstrings. If you like straighten your calves or like straighten your feet, you use your calves. But if you let your feet hang loose, that's the key. Let your feet hang loose. I just changed the seating here so I can get a longer extension. And this is what I mean by letting your feet hang loose. Don't like straighten them to the ceiling. And a lot of people like want to tense up your feet and like the arches of your feet when you're doing leg extensions or leg curls. It's just natural habit. Like I want to do it too. But if you let your feet hang loose, all the contraction and everything that you do, you're going to be working your hamstrings and you're going to feel major difference right away when you do these. But I love these. Make sure you guys knock out 3 to 4 sets of these and you're chilling. For those Bulgarian split squats, I am absolutely cooked right now. I want to literally fall asleep in the gym. And now that I'm on this seated leg extension, it makes me want to because all the blood has now left my head and is into my legs. So we are getting a little tired, especially, I already said it, but after those Bulgarians going up to 120, I think last week I went up to 140s when I was in the gym, but they don't have the 140s here. We're at Crunch today. Not at my normal gym to find. But yeah, we're now back to the quad extension, doing some leg extension right now. The first time that we did this was just 3 sets of like 15 to 20 reps. Nothing hard, just to get a little bit of blood into the legs. Now we're doing our working sets, 5 working sets, and then we're gonna do 2 single leg sets. So 5 heavy sets, and then you're gonna drop it for 2 single leg sets, 2 on each side. And when I do that, I like to do one of the sides when I'm outward with my leg and then the other side with my leg, and I'll show you guys right now. Well, you know, after I do the 5 working sets, I'll show you how I place my foot on the single leg sets in and out. I've already shown it on my channel before, but
I'll show it again.
All right, and then after you finish up your 5 working sets, make sure you get a bunch of blood into your legs. Do the single legs here. And as you can see, look at my foot. It's faced like I'm, faced forward. My foot is facing to the left, and then I do the other side and I face it to the right. And then I do the opposite of what I did just here, and I face it the other way. So I'm hitting the outside of my teardrop, and I'm doing the outside of my adductor. So just, looking for 3D legs, working all the muscles of the legs. I like Brandon Curry, and I see him do this one a lot, and just do different variations of the extensions that honestly I've never seen before, especially the last couple weeks. But saw that on Brandon Curry's Instagram, previous Mr. Olympia legend. But yeah, so the legs looking like nice little pump, bunch of blood in them. But let's go, baby.
Feel my foot. Boom. Up. And then the other way. You're gonna hit your teardrop.
Oh my gosh, this is freaking brutal. The next thing we're gonna knock out is the abductor and the adductor machine. Make sure you guys hit your glutes and your side leg. Make sure you get those 3D full popping legs. There's really no point to show these exercises, but I'll show one set of each. And honestly, it's just about getting some blood in there, making sure you get a full extension, and making sure you aren't ignoring these muscles. If you're hitting these all the time, it's going to give a fuller, rounder, just more 3D look to your legs. Trust me, I do these in my morning routine every single day when I do fasted cardio, unless I'm doing legs that day.
We ain't doing no baby weight either, because these machines are fucking light.
And then just do the same thing here. Knock out 3 sets of 20 to 30 reps at a decent weight. Not enough to kill you, just enough to work those muscles and work them every single day. Put some blood in there, force some growth. And also, if you neglect these, your legs are not going to grow at the rate they could be. If your abductors and adductors are up to speed, it's going to help your legs grow more, just at a progressional rate, because everything goes together. And if your abductors and your adductors are slowing down, it's going to slow down the progress of your quads and your hamstrings, etc. So make sure you are not ignoring these. I like to do them a couple different ways: bent over, grabbing the bar, and then just like that, just doing the side leg.
All right, last set.
And last but not least, something I know most of you are skipping every single day when you shouldn't even be skipping them on upper body days. No matter what you're doing, before you leave the gym, you need to make sure you're hitting 3 sets of calves or 10, it doesn't matter, of 3 sets of 30 reps, minimum. Having calves is a statement. Because if you don't have big arms and you have big calves, at least it means something. Most of the time, if you can't get big arms, you could probably get big calves. I'm just kidding. It doesn't work like that. But whatever it takes to be delusional, make sure you guys hit calves every single day. Spam those suckers out. It's the only way to get massive calves. Obviously, it has to do with genetics, stuff like that. But I like to do single legs. It's all about the extension. And that's on everything, guys. I mean, I see people in the gym doing half reps, stuff like that. Not that I'm the form police, but I'm trying to use all my muscle and get a full extension and get 3D looking muscles. I'm not in the gym to work out half my body. I want to work out my full physique, get a full stretch, get a full pump, and get absolutely fucking huge. After that, we're going to knock out our post-workout cardio, and thought I'd switch it up today and do this little stair climber. Thing's freaking legit. I'm just kidding. I have no idea how to work this thing and have no idea what I'm doing. But I see people running up this sucker and it pisses me off, I'll be honest. I'll never do this in my life. But I was trying to figure out how it worked because I thought it was like just manual and go, but I think you gotta like strap everything on there. But I'm not gonna mess with this because I'd probably get injured and tear my hamstring or my adductor or something. But let's go pose. Sorry, I didn't mean pose. I meant go do my post-workout cardio and then go pose. But just knocking out, 15, 20 minutes right now. Now that I'm 10 days out, this video was obviously filmed months ago. I'm doing like 45 minutes of post-workout cardio. Before it's like 20 minutes. So it's definitely ramped it up now. But make sure you guys aren't skipping your cardio even when, you in a bulk cut, no matter what phase you in. Don't skip it.
I'll do a full 30 minutes on the stair stepper, which is literally empty Sunday night. But since it's legs, we're just gonna do 20 minutes there. Already warmed up with 10 minutes before. Usually I do fasted cardio, so I'm not doing this much cardio at the gym after my workout. It's just like 20 minutes real quick. But for Sundays, I take off from fasted cardio, so I do my cardio at the gym. So I did 10 minutes before, 20 minutes. Now we're gonna knock out the last 10 minutes, which I like to do on the bike and get a nice little finish on the quads, put a bunch of blood in them for the night, and then go eat. Let's go, baby.
All right, it is 11 o'clock. I think I got here like 3.5 hours ago. But got a nice little walkout song for the workout. But I had a great workout today. Crazy pump. I feel insane. Even though I'm literally just doing a little bit of test. 50 anavar, which is very slight. I'm talking like a tenth of what I've done to get shredded for other shows. And obviously I have a long way to go. But we're taking it slow until we get locked in on the show. Feeling good. Hope you guys like the video. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Any comments, greatly appreciated. Let me know what kind of content you guys want to see. I'm gonna go hit the sauna. And that's about it. Peace and love. Jesus loves you guys. I love you guys. Aliens are not real. When the rapture happens, make sure you know that it was Jesus and not the aliens or any of this bull crap that the government tells you. All right, peace out. Later, guys.